Chinese food. And here are my three friends. This is Huan, and this is Josie, and this is Shiwei. So American Chinese food is a style of food that's separate from both Chinese food and American food. And in America, so many people eat or have ate American Chinese food before. And many of my Chinese friends said, American friends said they love Chinese food here, and they feel some Chinese restaurant in Colombia is really amazing. And last time, one of my friends asked me, he said, how do you think about the Chinese food here in Colombia? And I really like the crab rangoon. And another friend said, that's not a Chinese food. Yes, it's true, but only a few of them know that the Chinese restaurant, the Chinese food here, they eat here is not the real Chinese food. And the real Chinese even don't know this Chinese food. So, and I think most of you don't know that. So in this speech, I want to introduce what is the American Chinese food and the difference between this and the real Chinese food. So first, I'm going to introduce American Chinese food history. Chinese immigrants arrived in United States to work as miners and railroad workers. And as the large groups of Chinese immigrants arrived, laws were put in place preventing them from owning land. They mostly lived together in a small area, individually referred to as a Chinatown. Here, the immigrants started their own small business, including restaurants and laundry services. By the 19th century, the Chinese community in San Francisco operates sophisticated and sometimes luxurious restaurants patronized mainly by Chinese. The restaurant in small towns serve food based on what their customers requested. Anything ranging from pork chop sandwich and apple pie to beans and eggs. Many of these small town restaurant owners were self-taught family cooks who improvised on different cooking methods and different ingredients. The smaller restaurants were responsible for developing American Chinese cuisine, where the food was modified to suit a more American palate. First, catering to miners and railroad workers, they established new eateries in towns where Chinese food was completely unknown, and adapting local ingredients and catering to their customers' tastes. Even though the new flavors and dishes meant they were not strictly Chinese cuisine, these Chinese restaurants have been culturally ambassador to Americans. And next, I'm going to talk about some Chinese dishes that real Chinese don't eat. The first one is, as I just mentioned, is the crab rangoon, and it made from cheese and wonton wrappers. And the second one is chop soup. It made of many kinds of meats and many kinds of vegetables. And the third one is pupu plate. It's kind of a barbecue style appetizer, and it includes like chicken wings, ribs, and some fried wontons. And the next one is beef and broccoli. Just like its name, it includes beef and broccoli. And the last one is fortune cookie. The waitress give the fortune cookie to you when you go to check out, and it includes a small piece of paper with a short note on it. The notes tell like the fortune of you or like something you should do, something is right. And every time my boyfriend receives a very lucky sentence on it, he will feel so excited and take picture of it. And next, I'm going to talk about some food that we also eat in China. So the first one is meifang, and the next one is lo mei, and also the double cooked pork. And there are so many other food that we also eat in China. So in a word like McDonald's, it has like local menu for every country and district. In China, we have rice in McDonald's, but it's actually not American food. So the Chinese food here is also not the real Chinese food we eat in China. But I think that's fine, because as long as it can make people from other countries like the Chinese food here, they will also be interested in the real Chinese food, and in turn attracted by China. And but if you want to taste like real Chinese food, you can travel to China or let your Chinese friend to cook it for you. And so if you guys in Colombia want to taste it, you are welcome to my home. I can cook it for you. And that's it. Thanks.